guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now in today's video we're gonna be doing if Naruto was Kaguya's son redo part 3 basically. And yeah. The Otsutsuki guy that's Naruto's dad pretty much. His Otsutsuki name, like the one he was born with and stuff, is Ishiki. Like his real Otsutsuki name was Ishiki, but then he died in Boruto, and he got karma. He got somebody that the person that killed him was named Jigen, I believe. So that's why he has a karma still. So I got them confused and started calling him Jigen instead of Ishiki. So yeah, sorry about that basically. But yeah, anyways. Last time we left off was basically when they was about to start the fight. So yeah, and I'm gonna say the fight is gonna be Menma versus Destiny Kid, forgot his name, Neji. Yeah, him. Menma versus Neji, and that's gonna go very much the exact same as canon. And then next one is gonna be Mito versus some random Cloud Ninja. Yeah, Cloud Ninja. And then she barely wins, so yeah. And next one is gonna be Tamari versus Shikamaru, and that goes basically the same because yeah. And the Menma versus Neji goes the exact same too, so yeah. But anyways, next one is gonna be Sasuke versus Gaara, and he gets clapped because yeah, let's be honest, Gaara can easily beat him, to be honest. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I changed the girl, Shion. Her name is still gonna be Shion, but it's just a different girl. So yeah, but everything that Shion, took it out, my bad. But anyways, basically everything that the other Shion that I had she did the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm just switching the characters because somebody asked me to change it, so I don't really mind. Anyways, yeah. But I'm gonna say her dress is like it's the exact same thing she's wearing, but like right here, there's like the Sage of Six Path symbol thingy. So yeah, that's basically the only difference. So GG's. And also right here, like under her dress, like in the bottom half, like right here. So yeah, that's the only difference that happens in the clothing thingy. So yeah, check out shoe recording from now. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh yeah. Anyways, next match is gonna be Naruto versus no. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I did this in the last part, but I'm pretty sure I did. Like I killed Sakura and Kiba, I believe. So yeah, can't remember if I did or not. But yeah, anyways. What's it called? So yeah, the match is Naruto versus Menma, Mito, and Shion. So yeah. Anyways, so basically what's gonna happen is they all go down to the thingy fighting area thing. So they go down and Kushina and Minato are cheering for Menma and Mito because they don't like Naruto. So yeah, they're cheering for Menma and Mito. And Jiraiya and Tsunade are doing the same because again they don't like Naruto. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, but the prophecy changed. So yeah, you might find. I'm not gonna tell you guys what is there though. So yeah, you gonna have to wait for that. Anyways, basically they go down. They get Menma and Mito get cheers, and Naruto gets booed and stuff like that. And meet no Shion, she goes down, and nobody really has that much hatred towards her. They don't really dislike her personally. They just dislike that the fact that she's with Naruto. So yeah. Anyways, basically they go down, and Menma is like, I'm gonna beat you Naruto and get Shion's love and stuff like that. And Mito's like, yeah, I'm gonna help my big brother beat you, and then he get what he wants and stuff, and I'll be happy for him and stuff like that. And Naruto laughs and says, as if you could ever even touch me, you disgusting humans and stuff. And Menma is confused at what he's saying, so is Mito. And they're like, what you mean humans? And he says, you'll find out soon enough. And Menma's like confused, and Shion's kind of just like giggling to herself in the background, so yeah. Anyways, Menma is Menma keeps trying to, put Naruto down, but every time Naruto just comes back and makes Menma look even worse. And he gets annoyed at some point, and then he starts rushing in, and he puts fire on kunai, right? And he launches at Naruto basically, and he's trying to slash at him, but Naruto keeps dodging and dodging, basically getting him more mad and stuff. And then he goes to try to stab Naruto in the shoulder, but Naruto just puts like one finger and pushes the kunai away basically, and he falls on the ground, breaking the ground and hurting his hand in the process. And Menma gets annoyed again and goes for like a try to kick Naruto basically in the face, and Naruto easily dodge, and he pulls Menma and Mito, and basically he slams into Mito, and Mito goes flying to the wall, hitting the wall, and falling down basically. And Mito gets up pretty annoyed because of that, and she pretty much tells Menma to do a fireball, and Menma does, and she does a wind bullet basically. And they're thinking Naruto's gonna die from it basically, because they want Naruto to die because they hate Naruto and stuff. Because he changed his name to Hatake Utsuki Utsuki. But Naruto Hatake Utsuki, I guess, or Naruto Utsuki Hatake, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, which got them pretty annoyed because they don't really hate the fact that he changed it with the Hatake, because Kakashi was a close member of their family anyway. But they hate the fact that he changed it to Utsuki, because it's not even they fake it's not even a clan, so they're thinking he's just putting the family name in the dirt basically. So yeah, trying to humiliate them somehow. But yeah, anyways, basically, Naruto easily blocks the fireball, and they're kind of shocked because they were expecting him to die from it, or at least get like a lot of burns and stuff. Naruto says, "Was that all you can do?" basically, and they're like, "It's not like you can do any better, you demon and stuff." And Naruto laughs and says, "Fire star, great fire, fuck." He says, "Fire star, great fireball jutsu." Basically, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like this fireball, but like bigger and more harder. So yeah, he does it, and then he does a wind gale palm, and basically making it like a giant fireball, and it hits Menma and Mito, which they get pretty burned from that. Like, their skin is a little darker, and oh my god, I got interrupted by my sister. But yeah, anyways, basically they get burned from the great fireball with the wind gale palm that Naruto did, which kind of burned the most of the clothes off, but like, just yeah, it kind of burned some of his clothes off. And some of their skin as well, but not really that much. So yeah, and they get annoyed at that, and basically they start going to the ninth chakra, and they go all the way up to the four tails each. And Naruto smirks, and basically he's like, oh, so you're getting mad and stuff, and he's like, what are you guys anyway? You guys foxes now? I thought I was supposed to be the monster, not you guys. Like, how are you gonna transform to a beast like that, basically? Which kind of gets them even more annoyed because, yeah. And Miyato and Kushina are like, don't call our babies monsters and stuff, you demon, and stuff like that, basically. And then Naruto just laughs it off, basically. And he's like, 5-star. Fire whirlwind vortex jutsu, and basically creates a vortex of fire around them, which he knew that it wasn't gonna really kill them or anything like that, so he did it because of that. And basically they were thinking, Menma and Mito were like, that's gonna do nothing to us, basically, and they tried going through the fire, which they did, but they get like a lot of burns, like most of they had to use like a bunch of chakra to not die from it, basically. So yeah, they're like they still have fortes, but like they're like a weak version of it. So it's almost like a 2 to 3 tails, almost 3 tails worth of chakra with the 9 tails have for the 4 tails club they have. So yeah, and basically the fact that it's like a weak 4 tails, you can see their faces coming out the thing. You know how Naruto was when he was fighting Jiraiya and stuff, and the cloak started going from his feet to his head, and you can see like his face and stuff. Yeah, basically that was how and stuff like that. And anyways, so basically they get annoyed and pretty much annoyed at Naruto, and they're like, we're gonna finish this right now. And Naruto's like, yeah, as if you could anyway. And they get even more annoyed, and they basically charge a BG bomb and launches at Naruto, right? And Naruto, and they was expecting it to pretty much kill him off, like right here and there, right? And Naruto just raised his hand and just absorbed that shit. And everyone is like, what the hell? Like, how would you do that, you demon and stuff? And Naruto's like, enough games and stuff. And everyone's like, what you mean? And Naruto basically starts floating and stuff. And then he goes up to Menma and Mito and slams his hand into the Menma and Mito's stomach. And freaking gosh. And the freaking Naruto chakra comes off of them and goes into, now you see it going into Naruto's hand, basically. But he's just putting in a seal, basically, that's like on his hand, basically. So yeah, he's absorbing it, basically, and he absorbed like basically each of them had 50%, so he absorbed 25% each. So they only have 25% each left, and he has 50 now. Well, he's gonna put in the Chaos Satchel anyway. So yeah, but yeah, he has that 50% this. Sorry about that, bro. Freaking reason. I don't know if you guys can hear her screaming or anything like that, but yeah, she's being loud as fuck for some reason. But yeah, anyways, yeah, he gets the 9th chakra, and everyone's like, what he just do to them and stuff like that. And Menma and Mito just fall to the ground, like they just fall to the ground, like almost dead. Because of how much chakra they lost. And Kushina realizing what he did, it's like, how dare you, demon and stuff. And she goes to launch himself at Naruto, which Naruto's like, you weak woman and stuff. And then he basically kicks her away, and she flies to the Hokage's glass thingy and lands next to Minato, basically. And then Orochimaru starts the invasion, right? And all that stuff happens. basically he fights the fourth Hokage, but he's gonna retreat soon enough. But Juan and Tsunade are like they going after Mimamito, right? And Mia Naruto was just standing there basically, waiting for Gaara. And they're like, how dare you, demon? We're gonna kill you for hurting Mimamito and give us back the Night as Chakra, basically. And Naruto looks at them and is like, go away, basically. He's not even paying that much attention to them. And then Juan's like, how dare you, little bro? I'll teach you some respect, basically. And he basically bites his thumb and starts going to some hand signs, same as for Tsunade. And Juan summons the toad, Gamabunta, and the Tsunade summons the slug Katsuyu, I believe it's called. Something like that. Lady Katsuyu or something. I don't really know. But yeah, she summons her and Juan summons the toad. And they're like, now we're gonna teach you some magic, you know, right? And basically now it was like, is that it? Is that all you were gonna do? And Juan they were like, what you mean? This is the strongest summoning, right? And Toad is the strongest summoning, and the Slug is like the second, right? And Naruto laughs and basically says they aren't even close. Honestly, I kind of think the snake summoning is stronger than the Toad summoning because Manda was able to fight Gamabunta and Lady Katsuyu at once, so I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, kind of seems like it's a little bit stronger to be honest. But anyways, I'm gonna say it's the second strongest, the Toad and the Slug is third or whatever. But yeah, uh, Naruto laughs and basically says, "This isn't the strongest summoning. I have the strongest summoning, basically." And Jiraiya is like, "What summoning do you have?" and stuff. Naruto bites his thumb basically and goes to some hand sign and slams his hand into the ground and summons the dragon basically, which I forgot his name, so I'm just gonna call him Black Dragon because why not? I'm pretty sure it's like Wind Dragon or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna call him Black Dragon though because yeah. Anyways, he basically summons the Black Dragon and the Black Dragon is like, hey Naruto, what do you need basically? And Naruto's like, look at these fools, they're like they think that the toads and the slugs are the strongest summoning. And the Black Dragon basically is like, what? How dare they and stuff. And Jiran and Tsunade are like, what the hell, how do you get summoning like that basically? And they're like Gamunta is like, how dare you stupid laser basically. And he's like, I'm the strongest summoning and shit like that basically. And the dragon is like, how dare you puny little toad basically. And he flies up and launches a giant fire basically. And what's his name? Gabunta uses his katana little sword thingy to try and cut the fire in half. Which he does, but it basically melts away the sword. So yeah. And Kawamuta is realizing what the hell he just did. And he's basically trying to run away at this point because he realizes he's gonna get killed. And the dragon basically launches down and grabs Wabunta with his claws and basically just piercing Gamabunta until eventually he kills Gamabunta and then Gamabunta gets desummoned basically. And Lady Katsuyu is like, she launches the acid thingy at the dragon and the dragon just my sister keeps on annoying people, but yeah, anyways. Yeah, the dragon basically just shoots fire at it and it lights the acid thingy and fire, so it kind of tracks back to Katsuyu and starts burning her, right? I'm pretty sure that acid thing that Katsuyu has is flammable, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it is because blah. And yeah, if tracks Katsuyu back, the fire goes back to Katsuyu and burns Katsuyu, which kind of kills Katsuyu because I'm pretty sure she's weak to fire or something. So yeah. And Naruto was like, what was that you were saying about them being the strongest summoning again? And Jiraiya was like, how did you do that, you little brat? And Jiraiya charges or giant or Sengun because he was in sage mode. And Naruto laughs and says, is that all you got? And basically, Naruto raises his hand and forms a Wasin Shuriken and throws at Jiraiya, basically blowing up like half his body, almost killing him. But Tsunade heals him, but he's out. And she had to use the 1000 healing, whatever. And basically, that also knocks her out because, yeah, that drains a lot of stuff from her. Which Naruto just is pathetic. You guys are weak. You shouldn't be considered as, what's it called? Legendary Sonic, whatever. And yeah, he basically starts walking away until Gawa comes and is like, I'm gonna get your blood, Uzumaki and stuff. And Naruto's like, don't ever call me that again, you stupid raccoon. And basically smacks Gawa to the ground. And Gawa gets knocked out for that, and the giant Shikaku comes out, but Naruto just tells the Black Dragon, to basically shoot fire at the raccoon and basically turns Shikaku into glass, and he takes away all of Gawa's Shikaku. And they go away basically, and this time Pain and Hidan and Kakazu was also attacking the village, which Kakazu and Hidan took the two tails, and Pain took the most of the 8 tail. Like, only left like 25%, so he has like 75% of the 8 tails. So yeah. And Naruto, Shion, and all them go to the Akatsuki base. And no, they were about to go in until Minato and Kushina basically jumped down from the wherever they were and came down and was like, Naruto, what are you doing and stuff? And Naruto was like, what do you think I'm doing? Are you that dumb to not notice what I'm doing? And Minato was like, what do you mean? Do you even know what's it called? Like, do you even know what side is a leaf anymore? And basically Naruto was like, do you think I'm a dumbass or something? And Minato was like, then if you're not, then why would you attack the leaf? And then he opens a portal and takes out his cloak and pretty much puts it on, and Shion does the same, puts her on, and Minato and Kushina are like, what? You didn't join the Akatsuki. Do you even know what they're doing and stuff? And now Naruto's like, I know exactly what they're doing. And what's his name? Minato was like, no you don't. What are they doing? And then Naruto's like, let me think and stuff. And he's like, I forgot. And Minato's like, God damn you demon and stuff. And he's like, basically, and Naruto's like, since you know so much, why don't you tell me what they're doing? And Minato's like, oh, they're basically trying to kill your brother and sister. And Naruto's like, yeah, that's not possible. And then Minato says, what you mean? And then Naruto says, fortunately, my brothers died a long time ago. And Minato's like, what you mean? Menma is right here. And why don't you mention your sister and stuff? And Naruto's like, I never had a sister. And Minato and Kushina are like, what you mean and stuff? And Naruto's like, you'll find out soon enough, basically. You'll figure it out soon enough. And Naruto basically goes with the Akatsuki to the base. And how long have I been doing this shit? They go to your base and basically they strike the tail beast and stuff, and then we skip a couple of days later. They're still seeing away the tail beast. They just finished taking all the Gawa's chakra, and Dana and Sasori was there as well. So yeah. And basically, Lady Chian, I'm gonna say she was in the training exam, and came along to get Gawa back. And I must say for plot conveniences, Miyato accidentally put a fine agency on Naruto at one point. So he still has it on him. So yeah. And he basically used it, and Naruto noticed that he used it, so Naruto breaks it after he used it. So yeah. And basically what comes out of it is Miyato, Kushina, Jiraiya, Tsunade, Menma, Mito, and Kakashi. Wait, Jiraiya, Tsunade, Menma, Mito, Kakashi, Tsunade, Jiraiya. Yeah. Just basically what comes out of it. No, actually, Lee and no Guy comes out of it as well. Yeah, Guy's a cool guy, bro. And basically, they're like, Naruto, where is Naruto? And I mean, remind me to see Guy getting sit on basically and get angry and stuff and attack them. And until Naruto comes out the background with Shion, wraps on his neck basically, and he's like, "Oh, hello, you guys," and everyone's like, who said that? And then Naruto comes out and they see Naruto and they're like, Naruto, come back to the leaf and stuff. And Naruto's like, why would I ever do that? Are you stupid or something? And they're like, how dare you betray the leaf? And basically go on about a stupid, basically ramble on, basically, whatever. And Naruto gets bored of it. And basically Naruto's like, why aren't you attacking Dido and Sasui, basically? And basically they're like, what you mean? And Naruto says, they're the one that's gonna be fighting you and stuff. Freaking gosh. Anyways, they're the one gonna be fighting you and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, okay, I guess. And they start fighting Dedo and Sasui, which Dedo and Sasui all were losing because Tsunade is beating on Tsunade and Sasui and Chio is fighting Sasui, and the other ones are like fighting Deidara, so yeah. And they're slowly beating on them. And then until they basically put them to the knees, and Deidara and Sasui were like, help us basically now. They're asking Naruto for help and stuff. And Naruto's like, how disappointing. And everyone's like, what you mean? And Naruto basically walks up to them and slashes Deidara's head off, same as Sasui. And everyone else is like, what? What would you just do that? What the hell is wrong with you, basically? Aren't they your allies and stuff? And Naruto's like, yeah, they were, but they're not useful anymore, basically. Because Deidara and Sasui were taking the last two places, so they had to kill them to get rid of him so they can join. So yeah, fully anyway. And basically, they're like, how could you do that? Basically, it was allies and stuff like that. And Naruto ignores it because he already answered why he did it. And they're like, anyways, I'm gonna be in my way now. And everyone's like, what? You can't leave and stuff. And Naruto's like, why would I stay here? And they basically try to argue with him for a while, and then until Naruto basically starts trying to go, basically, until Miyato basically throws a kunai and flying Wanji next to him, and basically starts to trying to fight Naruto. And Naruto is just like, he breaks the kunai that Miyato had and throws Miyato at Kushina, and Kushina blocks him with a chakra chain, right? And anyways, basically, she blocks him and stuff, and Minato's like, thanks for helping me out, basically, Kushina and stuff, and Kushina's like, no problems. And Mito gets annoyed, and uses some of the nine tails chakra that they have and trying to launch at Naruto, right? And Naruto's like, I should have taken all your chakra and all of the nine tails chakra and killed you at the tuning exam, but too much of a hassle basically. And me had to question like you would do something like that, and Naruto's like, why wouldn't I? They're complete strangers to me as far as I'm concerned. And they're like, what you mean? They're your brother and sister and stuff. And Naruto's like, shut up. I told you I don't have any brothers and sister anymore. Basically. And basically everyone is like kind of shocked, but not like too much because yeah. And they basically all try to attack Naruto, and Naruto beats on all of them except for Kakashi, which just was like standing there in shock because he didn't never knew what Naruto's plan, so he turned out to betray everyone. So yeah, and everyone is like on the ground except for Kakashi again, and my guy Shuri too wasn't on the ground. So yeah, and my guy taps Kakashi's shoulder and is like, I know your son is and I mean brother-in-law, but we have to put emotion behind. This is a crisis basically, and Naruto's like he looks at Kakashi and pretty much paralyzes him, so he can't really move. And Kakashi's like, I can't move basically, and my guy's like, how would you do that and stuff? And Naruto's like, my guy, you're a taijutsu specialist, right? And my guy says yes and stuff. And Naruto's like, then let's dance. Taijutsu only, basically. And that guy's like, I love your spirit of youth and stuff. And Naruto's like, sure, I guess. And then they basically go into Taijutsu battle with Naruto completely dominating my guy. So, yeah. My guy goes like all the way up to 7 gate, and Naruto's still beating on him, but less, so... Yeah, and basically almost breaks every bone in my guy, so yeah. Anyways, that happens, and Shion revives Gaara, but Gaara is knocked out, so yeah. True, and so good. Naruto flies out and is like, anyways, I'm gonna be telling you guys something basically, mostly Kakashi, but whatever. And either you guys can hear it, I don't really care that much. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna erase some memories anyway. And everyone's like, what you mean and stuff. And Naruto basically explains that he asks his mom for permission to basically spell Kakashi. And everyone is like, Mom? And they're like, who's telling you to do... Everyone asks him basically, who's telling him to do this bad stuff anyway. And Naruto's like, mother of course. And Kushin is like, I never asked you to do something like that. And Naruto's like, what's he talking about, you idiot, basically? And everyone's like, what you mean? She's your biological mother and stuff. And Naruto's like, nah, actually she's not. And everyone is confused, and he explains that they'll basically know in the future because he doesn't want to reveal his plans yet. But yeah, then he basically puts everyone in Genjutsu and tells Kakashi about Mother Kaguya and stuff, how he's in Suski and stuff like that. And yeah, and Kakashi asks him why he's telling him this, and he explained that he trusts him, and even if he did try to go against him, he could easily stop him. So yeah, like Kakashi understands and kind of didn't like the leaf anyway. So how, and he explained that Obito is actually alive, which kind of got Kakashi to hate the leaf because of that. And he left with Naruto. And they go to the bases. The leaf goes back to how it was. But Naruto had a special mission to do. And he basically goes back to the leaf and acts like he lets himself get captured the people put like chakra restriction seals on him, so he acts like he's not able to use chakra, right? And they put him in the council room, right? And everyone is like saying you should execute him and all that stuff like that. And but Naruto waits for everyone to come in. They're like, Naruto Uzumaki and stuff. And Naruto's like, that's not my name anymore. Call me by my name. And they're like, you arrogant boy, how dare you disrespect the council and stuff. Naruto's like, what if I don't have time for this? And basically everyone's like, what you mean? You can't do anything, so you don't have time, basically. And Naruto's like, yeah, I have to do my mission now. And everyone's like, what do you mean by that? And Naruto basically says, oh, you guys didn't capture me. I let myself get quote unquote captured, basically. And basically everyone's confused, and then he's like, yeah, I have a mission to basically kill Danzo, but I'm too lazy to just go on the whole village, so I just let myself get captured and wait for him to come to me. So yeah. And everyone's like, what? And Naruto pumps Chakra into his the seals and basically destroys them. So yeah, because he couldn't actually use Chakra, he just acts like he couldn't. But yeah, he basically breaks the seals and goes up to what's his name, Danzo, and basically puts his cuts Danzo's arms off and whips Danzo's Sharingan out. And then you see a swirling vortex appears, and Madara himself / Obito comes out and is like, Naruto, you did a good job and stuff. Now leave me the Sharingan and stuff. And Naruto throws the arm in the eyes at him, and they're like, what, Naruto? Do you even know who that is and stuff? And we have to explain that he's the one that basically attacked the Leaf when he was birth and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm still working with him though. And basically, everyone was like, what are you doing now? And they asked him if they put him in the genjutsu or something. And I was like, nah, they can't put him in the genjutsu. And they're like, what do you mean? And he shows him the Rinnegan. And basically, everyone is like shocked because they only saw the Tenseigan, not the Rinnegan. So, yeah. And Naruto basically turns Danzo into a chakra and eats him. So yeah, because he ain't gonna waste no chakra, bro. You know what I mean? And basically Naruto goes back to a house that Shion was in, and they go inside and eat dinner and stuff, and they go to a bedroom, and Naruto gets in the bed and Shion gets in the bed, and Shion wraps herself on Naruto, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna be off. If you guys like and subscribe, and if you guys want to know what happens next, you gotta watch the next one. And what I mean by next is if they do it or not, or how Naruto is gonna use uselessness and all that stuff, how the Leaf is gonna respond to Naruto leaving it, all that stuff, I'm gonna be doing the next part. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this what if, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.